Yeti. They had one similar to that I would
Mm-hmm.
holler into.
Gots has the like really nice Yeti,
What do you got,
but
guys?
Just the just the full regular Yeti.
Why can't it? Why does it sound like it's in your butt?
Does it? Let me change it again.
it
Well,
kind of does. But
maybe it's because you're a little farther away.
Is that better?
No, hang on.
no, hit it again.
Is that better? All
Yes.
right.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
don't know what settings to change it back to every time we change it.
Now, does mine sound like I'm in the butt or
Yours,
no?
yours is loud,
Yours
but
sounds
I don't
fine.
know if that's just on my end.
What about now?
I think it's just probably on my end.
Oh, you sound fine. Oh,
I'm
let me
not
turn that
getting
fucking
anything
disappointment of a stream off.
anything.
Ugh.
Well, that's what I wanted to do today was test our stream capabilities. Well, that's what I wanted to do today was test our stream capabilities.
I mean, you can. It's just that dude, opening that case. Now, it's not my money. I didn't buy those cards.
Dude, open
And
that
it's a
case.
damn
Now,
good
it's not
thing
my
because I
money.
would have
I
been
didn't buy those.
so disappointed.
Or would you have?
Oh, it was not good at all.
I wasn't paying super
Hi,
attention.
Roy.
I got the kids. One of them still kind of sick, and Carrie was over, so I had it on. But
Yeah, that was not good. He's had like a streak of those. He's given me like 4 or 5 cases, and like only 2 of them have been all right. The other 3 have been like hot garbage. I'm like, where are you getting these from? Like they robbed you.
is he paying you to do this?
Not specifically. Like he's probably gonna throw me like store credit, which is fine because I'll just get more cards. But he's not like paying me like per hour or anything like that.
Mm.
And I fucking love cracking packs. So
Yeah, it's just fun, dude. It looks fun. What live capabilities are we testing out there, fella?
we're live right now. So
Where'd you see that? I haven't even done anything yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's on Twitch.
Oh.
Backwards though, is that weird? Like my shirt? No, it's not.
No, your KO Mania shirt is so tight. I love that
your
shirt.
KO Mania shirt is so.
Then is it just my yeah? On my camera, it's backwards. Weird.
Yeah, I usually can hear myself, but I can't hear anything. No, I can hear you guys, but I can't hear myself, which is weird. Yo. Weird. Maybe if I turn my headphones up.
You're very loud to me. I think I need to fix that, but
Well, I need to find something to put in this box so it doesn't fall over. Oh. Out of the way.
so I know we are streaming to both Twitch and YouTube right now, but the Restream app inside OBS is not connecting and therefore not showing me chats. Not that there would be any right now, but I'm just saying they're both showing offline.
I'm seeing us right now.
I know they're actually online, but I'm saying the Restream app is showing offline and therefore not updating live chats.
Ah. Mhm. So, got the strain of weed that I'm smoking right now is called Ricky Bobby's Finely Cut Grass. That's what it's called. That's the name of the weed I'm smoking right now.
All right, let me turn you. I had to turn you down here.
Turn me down. Where are my tippies?
What is this 800 count box?
Yo, okay, that's good level for me.
Tether, young Mersh.
Oh.
Get down, please. Oh. Bring left to the center and the right to the middle. How are the Cardinals doing right now? Are they fucking tanking?
They won last
Ooh.
night. Let me check out the game today.
I haven't turned it on.
Is it on right now still?
Yeah, I think so.
Where are they? It's the 8th. It's tied 2-2.
Of course it is. Who's pitching?
Where are-
Jordan Hicks.
I don't know yet. I'm gonna check it out. Why is
Damn.
everyone dumping on Jordan Hicks as of late?
Because he's sucking dick.
Oh my god, he botched. I mean, granted, it lost us the game, but
Botched.
he botched one toss to first. Did you see that?
Yes, but
And he lobbed it into the fucking stands.
bro, you're a professional motherfucking baseball player.
I have no idea how that happens.
Right.
Like,
you just get
it is the easiest. Just chuck. You know, he just kind of did one of these, but just sailed it.
yeah.
I'm like, how the hell did you do that?
He got the yips.
I guess.
But I mean, the last time I saw Jordan Hicks at a fucking like in person when he was pitching, we were playing some team. I don't remember who we were playing, but he was pitching and he threw 5 sliders in a row. And of course, the dude's gonna catch up on the fucking 6 slider
Right.
you throw.
You can't trick him 5 times in a row.
Yeah, it's like you're not gonna get it. Like throw him the fucking heat, motherfucker. That's what you
Especially
need to
with
do.
Hicks, you know, like,
Yes.
he throws
Like-
a casual 104 miles an hour.
Yeah, like when Jordan or like when Jason Mott was pitching for the Cardinals and he would just throw straight heat. And then every once in a while he'd throw a slider. Every once in a while, but every other
Yeah.
pitch was a motherfucking changeup. Or every other pitch was a fucking fastball. And that's why I like Jason Mott so much. And I wish
Yeah, Jason Mott was good because he would close, and you know,
Mhm.
you played 9 innings, you're tired, you're not going to see 95,
Nope.
much less 100.
Nope.
Okay.
That's
okay,
why
I think
Jordan
I got
Hicks.
it.
What's wrong?
I think I got it. There, it's not. It's still showing those channels offline, but we know they are online, and the chat did connect finally.
Oh, tight. You may throw out on Twitter being like, hey, we're in
Sure.
Discord. All right. We're doing a test. If you guys want to come
Do you
hang
want to
out.
do for content wise? Do you want to do the conversation we were going to have a couple weeks ago? Mike would be a good person for that.
What's that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Who should join the MCU?
Like,
Actors.
actors who should join the MCU. At this point, who's left, you know? Like,
I have a whole page of who I have actors who I think should join and who they could possibly play.
God, I'm going to have a hard time thinking of somebody who's not in there somewhere.
I got a whole.
Hell, some of the people are in there twice.
Yeah,
True.
I mean, true.
I just watched a video today that I didn't even realize Jennifer Connelly's in the MCU twice. Well, not MCU, but like Marvel movies twice.
What is she in the MCU? I don't remember her being.
So she played Betty Ross in the Hulk movie, 2003's Hulk,
Oh.
which is an MCU, but it's Marvel. And she was probably the best part of that movie.
Have you heard of all of the almost dead on official? Like, there's not really much rumor behind it. All of the cameos that are going to be in Deadpool 3.
No,
Oh my god.
I'm sure it's going to be a ton.
This movie is going to be fucking insane.
Oh, I'm sure.
Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner as
As
Daredevil and
and
Elektra.
Elektra.
Both Old Man Magneto and Professor X.
Okay.
Someone playing Jean Grey, we don't know which one, and Wanda. Apparently, we're gonna see a Jean Grey Wanda fight.
That's
Okay.
tight.
You know, like with them doing the multiverse thing
It's
from
you know what we're getting.
Doctor Strange, they could do anything
Well,
they want now.
apparently, it's picking up directly after Doctor Strange. It deals with that incursion with that universe, and since Wanda killed all of the important people, Magneto's now in control of that universe and rules over that universe.
What, like 863 or whatever it was?
Yeah. And Loki and Mobius are in it because the TVA apparently gets Deadpool to go deal with it. It is fucking wild.
You know what? I want the Doctor Strange cameo in Deadpool. Like when he's doing that $1 billion scene where he's just flipping through. I want him to be like him and Wolverine walking down the street. They look up and they see him like pop in and then pop out, and they go, "The fuck was that?"
It's,
All right.
You know what?
And
you know what it is.
walking down the
Do you know what it is? It's
What?
Deadpool kills every Marvel character that's not the MCU. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not Deadpool kills Marvel. It's Deadpool kills Fox. It's Deadpool kills the Fox universe.
I mean, he already killed Ryan Reynolds in Deadpool 2.
That's what it is. We're gonna get that story. It's just only going to be the Fox.
Oh, I'm okay with it. Like, you
It's-
know, the worst thing is there's no possible way they can fuck it up.
No.
Like, Deadpool is that character that you can't fuck it. I don't care how hard they try. You know what? I kind of can't say that because they already did once. If they
it's
let
true.
Ryan Reynolds do Ryan Reynolds things,
That is part of the problem, though. There was a lot of people pissed because of the writer strike.
Now recording.
He wasn't
Rig.
allowed
Rig.
to improv on set because that's considered writing, and they were on strike.
I don't know, man. He's one of those guys that I just like. Robert Downey Jr. is another one. Like, there's no script. Like Ryan Reynolds and Robert Downey Jr. just get on set and just do Tony Stark and Deadpool things, and they're like, perfect, genius. Cut the check.
Apparently,
check.
apparently, there's also going to be,
Oh boy, get down. Hey,
what the fuck did I do?
a bit of a tomahawk.
I fucked.
Did he
up.
just? Oh, baseball.
No.
Yeah, Arenado just hits a ball that was above his eyeballs. And what is with this cheeseburger phone?
They're trying to do something. They're trying
Like,
to
the
make.
Cardinals are the goofiest club I've ever seen in baseball. Yeah, that ball was high. And he just slapped it into left field.
Damn it. All right, you
Whatever. No.
want to start the show?
Yeah, let me tell everybody where we're at.
Because I have a couple cool things to talk about too.
Oh, he went. Yeah. Yeah, he did.
But damn it, that did change that.
What is the Twitch? Twitch.com or twitch.tv/Trash Panda Podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me check it real quick, but I'm pretty sure that's all. Yep. Oh, good. You moved your logo out of the way. I could have sworn it was sitting on that table behind me.
Well,
So
I had it.
like,
I didn't know
I
Craig
saw
was gonna.
it.
I forgot Craig was gonna show up, so I had it moved, like so that it was off centered. But then Craig showed up and it was cutting off Colin's face.
like when I first saw it, I go, "What the fuck is that?" I turn around and look, and I go, "Oh, wait, what?
Rig.
Oh, that's his fucking logo."
All right. We're going to start in. Ready?
Let's do it.
Got you like breaking up real bad.
I am.
When you talk, sometimes, yeah. But you gotta get, I don't know, fuck it. We'll be all right.
Talk again, Guts. It didn't sound bad to me.
Poopy chunks.
All right, you're good. All right, 1, 2, 3, and welcome to this week's edition of Trash Panda Podcast. I'm Colin,
And I'm Gods.
and we have who?
I am Mr. Mediocre.
Hell yeah! Frequent guest Mike is on, and he is. Fucking- I don't like calling you that, dude. I'm not used to it. I hate stage names.
Well, once the new soundboard comes in, I have a AI generated voice saying it's your boy, Mr. Mediocre.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's so tight.
It's
It's your
not
boy.
the goddamn TikTok voice.
I love those voices. They crack
I
me up.
hate that bitch's voice. I know she's not real, but I fucking hate you.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure it's based on
Which-
a real voice.
Which one though? There's like 1,000. of them.
Any video where it's got a voiceover that's got the AI voice, it's
no-
the same
No,
female.
there's like a Jersey one, a Jersey guy. I can't stand that one. He's like, went to the car wash the other day. You never heard that one? Oh my god, I hate it so much.
No,
Is that
It
It's
sounds
an
like
AI.
a Futurama character.
It's an AI voice though.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird. Like I could just see somebody going like
It
some
sounds like a
redneck yelling
Futurama
about
voice.
that.
we need a full like Brooklyn AI voice. Like, hey, how you doing?
How you doing,
get outta
yo?
here.
I'll
Hey,
send
get
you.
outta
I'll send
here.
you a TikTok of this food guy I watch. I love him
What's his
so
name?
much. I don't know, but he's a very
think
Italian
it's-
guy.
Talking about is it take care, bro?
Forget about it.
No, he's just always like fucking making this sandwich at 3 a.m. like don't have fucking heart disease.
Yeah, it's
Look-
got to be the same
Look
guy.
at this. The sauce is thicker than your fucking sister's.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Starting a cold pan, colder than your sister's hot. How you doing?
Yeah. Dude,
I give it, I
love
don't know, 10 out of 15 marbles.
Look at this
Marlons.
fucking sandwich. God damn. It's gonna give me a coronary.
Speaking of fucking
Can't
sandwich.
suck a Bergeau unless it's your sister. How you doing?
So Carrie came over today and
Suck your
we
Bergeau,
got
how you doing?
yeah, she touched my brajol. It was tight.
Touch my Brajol.
Yeah,
And
touched
how
my
you doing?
brajol. Yeah. Touched my
How you doing?
baguette.
My bad.
She touched my baguette. It was really nice. No, we had listen to this shit. So I haven't had have you guys had Mr. Good Sense in a long time?
Not in
I
like
don't think I've
10
ever had
years.
Mr. Good Sense.
Dude, I had Mr.
Gas
Good Sense
station
today.
subs, which
What?
is not a bad thing. It's gas station
What?
subs, but
Really?
yeah, that's what it tastes like. It's the same as an off-brand. If Subway didn't have like anything special and it was just regular meat and cheese and mayonnaise,
Subway doesn't have anything special.
well,
What
they
are you
don't
talking
have
Yeah,
anything
they will.
good, but
like
they
it's
have,
fine. It's good. It's a sandwich.
Dude, I had Mr. Good Sense and
Bad Subway, though.
I hate Subway, bro. I hate Subway.
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 You gotta be
Ugh.
mad at your asshole to go down with some fucking Subway.
Yeah, that's
I
like
said
eating
Subway the other day,
Arby's.
and it was fine. Okay, my problem I have with the Arby's is that my Arby's is literally a quarter mile away from, not even that far. It's like 100 yards away from a Lion's Choice. And if you got the chance, I'm never ever picking Arby's.
It
ever.
dep- No, that's not true. If I want a roast beef sandwich, well then no, the clear fucking choice is Lion's Choice every
Are you-
time.
Yeah.
Wait, you
every
going to Lion's
time.
Choice and not getting a roast beef
No,
sandwich?
but I'm saying if I want something
Okay.
else, Arby's has
what?
good chicken sandwiches. They have fire chicken sandwiches.
They
And then
really
you get a
do.
great cheeseburger from KFC, but I would
And-
never fucking order it.
But I would go to both. I'd go because I don't care what you say. Arby's fries are infinitely better than Lion's Choice fries.
Are you high?
He
No,
must
they're
be.
not. They
No,
are
yes,
not.
Like, I'm
they
not
are.
gonna say Lion. I do.
No.
like
Lion's
Lion's
Choice are
Choice
soggy
fries,
little gross
but
fries.
Lion's Choice fries are not. Jesus, are not anything special. But Arby's fries. are
Arby's curly fries are
garbage.
fire.
Oh,
they're-
curly fries.
They're like
See,
they're like
I
checkers.
don't care
like
for
they
curly
put
fries personally.
MSG
I
and
love
crack on
curly
checkers fries, bro.
I'm not a fan of curly fries really, but like you can't compare regular French fries and curly fries. That's two separate things.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, if you
two
do 'em
different
right, yeah.
fucking things.
Because like Culver's and McDonald's, that's regular fries, but you know what?
Those are regular fries.
Those are delicious. I'd rather
They're-
have those over curly fries some days.
Suck my dick. Those are crinkle cut fries. Those are regular fries.
McDonald's.
Uh,
Crinkle
at
cut is still
Culver's, yeah.
regular.
Oh my god,
Culver's fries or crinkle cut fries.
Yeah,
and
those
those
are still
fire.
regular fries.
It's still like regular russet potato French fries. You know, not seasoned, not special really in any way. It's the same shit.
Checkers
You know,
has
then it's-
crack on them. Rallies,
Well, yeah.
Like,
Rallies
I mean, I guess then you don't want to compare like waffle fries, like Chick-fil-A's waffle fries.
there's only one reason to ever say waffle fries are more superior is if you're dipping them in anything because they hold sauce like a mug.
I mean, yeah, that's if you don't
they're potato.
care. Like if you want to drink the sauce but don't think it's kosher to like shoot it
Right.
back, use a waffle fry to like scoop the whole damn packet up.
Have you ever
That's
taken a shot of fucking sauce before?
Absolutely.
Have you-
Ketchup?
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, I have too.
You've
I've
never
totally
been sitting
fries,
on your
man.
lunch and you're like, I want ketchup on these fries, so you just like pop the corner off and you're just like,
No, I've
And
never
then
done
you eat the
that.
fry.
We
I've
were.
taken-
I've done stupid shit with McDonald's sweet and sour sauce. Like somebody like
Oh,
said
yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
yeah.
So I
Where,
just, like, took
where,
another
where
shot
did I
at
get
it.
my tongue game? Fucking sweet and sour things at McDonald's because I'm not wasting
True.
those two that they
Oh
give
no
me.
no no!
Dude,
I told my wife
100%.
that.
I'm,
I go,
I'm in there. I,
you learn to
I
do that
am
by
the
eating
sweet
a
and
pudding
sour
cup with
sauce
no spoon.
commander.
I am the sauce cup commander. That's the title of the episode.
I get in there. Ooh.
Ooh. That's how I learned to eat pussy.
Oh yeah, you ever need a pudding cup with no spoon?
Yeah,
That's how you learn.
yeah.
Because they only give you two now. Like for the past like 5 or 6 years, they only give you two sauces to go with anything.
It's the weirdest damn thing. The one by work will chuck in a handful of sweet and sour packets or cups, whatever you want to call it, but they will count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs of ketchup. You will not get another fucking one. I
Bro,
don't care
that's
if you
how
ordered-
everybody is.
You
I
know
don't
who
care
was
if
the
you
do it
ordered
now.
a double quarter pounder with cheese and no, you get 5 packets of ketchup, and if you want more, this is what Ronald's got to say to you.
Yeah,
know
you
who's
have to
the worst
buy
about that?
sauce.
The fuck?
like
Ketchup.
you know who was the worst about that? The first restaurant to be really bad about that? Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box
With their
is like,
ranch.
With their ranch. They'll be
With
like,
their
you can have
ranch."
one, sir. I'm gonna need to ask you to leave if you ask for another one.
Right.
So, I haven't gotten anything from Jack in the Box that isn't a taco in 15 years.
Dude,
Like, I get more tacos from Jack in the Box than I do from Taco Bell.
the extreme sausage, you're telling me you've never had that?
Oh no, the
That's the
extreme
most-
sausage is good, but
No.
I almost
Yeah.
never get Jack in the Box. It makes me feel awful. But the,
Oh, yeah.
the extreme
Oh, yeah.
sausage, the tacos, and
Dude,
for a while
take a
there,
look.
I was into their what is it, their Frisco style burger. That was
I don't know,
good.
man. Take a look at these tacos.
Frisco. It was just a Frisco.
They're gonna
wrap. That's
fuck
all
you
it was
up.
called.
But, man, they are
Dude,
good.
I love their tacos, bro. Their tacos are so fire. You
It's
scoop
so
the
garbage,
ranch,
and I love it.
bro. But
And-
here's what you do: take it apart and you put ranch inside the taco.
No.
No,
Oh.
no.
Oh, man,
I'm
straight up.
grosser.
As
I'm
it,
even
well, I take it
grosser.
back. No sauce. I hate that taco sauce.
I hate that sauce. No sauce,
Yeah,
and then I
no
use a
sauce.
shit ton of ketchup on them.
None of it. None. Just straight
Ketchup
down.
on a fucking
You
Down
put
the
taco.
fuck
ranch
ranch.
on it, so you know what? You can't say anything. It's equally disgusting.
Yeah, you're both fucked up.
That ranch is made for those tacos.
Mm,
You
I don't
know
think
it
they
is.
are.
Said nobody ever, man. So
You
I
want
bet
to
you
you
asked
want to hear an
Jack.
unpopular opinion?
I'll ask Jack. I'll fucking text him right now and be like, "Did you make that ranch for the tacos?" He's gonna go, "No. Who the fuck does that?" He's gonna
No,
take
he's
off
gonna-
his
they're
smiley
gonna
face
give
and
you
put on a
some smart ass
disappointed
answer
face.
about how you can use their ranch however you want. We don't discriminate.
I mean,
Yeah.
But
I guess
no,
you're right.
You would. This is the opinion. I've never found
Ooh.
anyone who agrees with me on this. When Burger King used to also do flash fried tacos, they were better than Jack in the Box.
I never had those, so I've never.
I mean, they're exactly the same, except for they felt a little like crispier.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jack in a Box drops like a dozen of these things at a time because nobody orders less than like 100 of them. So like they're always pretty fresh from Jack in the Box, but for some reason the Burger King ones just tasted a little bit fresher,
They were
even though they're
crunchier.
probably made at the exact same time.
But I think they had a different shell, and I think that was the difference. Is it was lighter and
that's what it was.
crunchier than the grease soaked. I mean, they were both grease soaked, but the grease soaked
yeah.
Jack in the Box.
Did you ever get them from Hot Shots?
Oh yeah.
I think I
Oh, they're
have one
fantastic.
once.
It's the exact same thing, but they are
They-
so good from Hot Shots.
They call them Jay in the Box tacos.
Do
That's
they
what
really?
they call. Yes.
Oh yeah, they stole that shit. They stole it.
So,
But oh, they're so good.
so something I wanted to talk about with you guys, because you guys know
Okay.
me, I'm a big hater of all things DC. I watched The Flash last night, and aside from the god awful CGI, I think for real, I think I got an incomplete copy. But
Oh,
yeah, because there's no way they released this movie with these special effects. No fucking way.
I 100% believe they did. I think they were at the point where they were just so tired of all of the shit that guy was doing. I forgot his name.
Ezra Miller.
Ezra
Yeah,
Miller.
No, like
that they're just like, fuck it, send it.
there are a couple
it
things in
out.
that movie that are so dreadful. You're just like, there is no way they released it like this.
Well, I mean, that might be the reason why it lost $200 million.
But that aside, all that aside, it was a great fucking movie. I was very impressed with how much I enjoyed it.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
I wasn't hearing great.
It when you see Keaton, you hear the music, you see the old Batcave. It gives you all the right nostalgia without being like a reboot of anything of his. It's clearly a Flash movie the whole time. But
How do you
it's
feel
awesome.
about the Superman cameo?
Oh my god. It's not just the Superman cameo. That whole ending, they one-upped Marvel with the multiverse stuff in that ending. You're just like,
well,
what?
I mean, you know what this movie's like.
It's rebooting the DC
Well,
universe.
okay. What I mean is, it's like a how do you want to say it? Like an interpretation of Flashpoint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The DC like reboot.
But now,
This
because of
restarted
the
the whole damn
ending-
DC universe.
because of the ending, though, now characters can be played differently, and it's fine. It's canon.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, that's exactly what they did. They rebooted the entire DC universe and just kind of redid everything to like start it over again.
yeah, but they did confirm there's an after credit scene that shows Jason Momoa still as Aquaman, so I guess that is going to stay the same.
I mean,
which kind
could
of
be one
sucks.
of them.
It kind of sucks because I heard that they were going to cast him as Lobo, which I was so on board with.
You know, that would have been really good. He would have been really good as Lobo. I wanted The Rock to play Lobo.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Dude, The Rock talking shit the whole movie as Lobo, dude, that'd be great.
The
Because that's what
Rock-
Lobo did with it
Yeah,
things.
but The
and
Rock is
talk
never
shit.
working with WB again. That's for damn sure.
Well, I mean, I don't know why they thought that character would have been a big deal. He was boring as fuck. Like that character was not taking good
Because
use of The
which
Rock's.
cameo are you talking about? Because you see Adam West, you see
Oh,
Nicolas
you
Cage
know the Superman one.
as
I'm talking
Superman,
about. The Superman one.
the Nicolas Cage one,
Yeah.
and you see Christopher Reeve, and then
Yeah.
when everything is
I can't think of the other lady's name, but there's a Supergirl that had to do with him.
yeah, and then there's his Supergirl, and then you see after he fixes everything, you see George Clooney is now Bruce Wayne. So, so it's cool. Like they can recast whoever they want, and it's canon. It fits with. It's brilliant. It's brilliant in that way, because now it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's tight. I like
Can they
that.
cast somebody else as the Flash now, please? Because I didn't think that guy was a very good Flash to begin with. But like, I can't blame all that on him. But like, seeing as his off-camera antics are now catching up with him, can they just fucking ditch this dude?
I think they're just gonna ditch. I think this movie was the question of what, like how this movie did was gonna answer the question of do we defend you or do we dump you? And it was going to be a litmus test, and it was going to make the decision of are you still the Flash or we don't want nothing to do with you.
It's like there's more than one Flash. There's a bunch of Flashes. They don't need this one. I mean, granted, I would have picked him for Barry Allen Flash, but like they could just go with Wally West Flash. They can go with Jay Garrick Flash. They can go with the other one.
Yeah,
I
they
can't
can go
think
with
of
any other fucking Flash.
There's like
that they
5 or
have.
6
Yeah.
Flashes throughout DC. They could pick another one and be like, "Hey, this is a different Flash." Like
Yeah.
Green Lantern almost.
That's
Like there's
three.
a ton of Green Lanterns.
That's 3 DC movies now that I can say I genuinely like, and
Who's
I'm
the
a
other ones?
super hater. The second Suicide Squad and
Yeah.
Snyder's Justice League. If
Really?
you,
Like,
if you have 4.5 hours
Snyder's
to kill,
Justice League to me was about 4 hours of 10 years too late.
Honestly,
I
think
totally
it
agree with that.
I think it suffers from the opposite. I think the problem with the Justice League was they tried to fit all of the Avengers origin movies together in
Oh.
one movie, and
No,
then
you're
get an
100%
Avengers
right.
movie.
Yeah.
What I mean by that, no, they should not have even tried a Justice League movie that fast. No, you're right. But like the movie came out and it wasn't great, and then they put a bunch of more time into it way after anyone gave a shit, and then released it again,
They
and it's like,
avatared
okay,
it.
this movie's 4 hours long. Like, you better tell a story with 4 hours. But then it sets up a sequel that's never going to happen. So I don't care. And you want me to sit there for 4 hours and watch this movie that is pointless now.
I gotta hand it to Gunn.
Why did you even try at this point? Why did you even try to make anyone care?
I don't know if this was part of Gunn's decision or somebody else's, but I gotta hand it to him because now anything going forward is the DCU, and everything that ever existed that DC ever did is just another world inside their worlds. Like,
I mean,
it's all canon. It's not
like
Marvel.
multiverse kind of thing.
Yeah, it's all of it. Every last bit of it is canon. Every Batman, every Superman, all happened in their universe.
That's
It's
fine.
not like Marvel where you have Fox stuff and Sony stuff and
Well,
pre-Marvel
they turned the
Marvel
Fox and the Sony
and-
stuff into the same thing though with Marvel,
Kind of. Yes,
where
they
it's
did.
like a different.
Yes, they did, but they haven't done the rest yet. The Daredevils and Ghost
I'm
Riders.
sure they
and,
will.
Yeah, I think Deadpool's
If
going to.
if they even care about touching that again, like
Well,
the Daredevil movie, like do they
apparently
even care about
Deadpool's
that?
gonna do that. Yeah,
Maybe they will. Or
but
maybe Deadpool will kill them off.
and they're also saying. Did you also see that? They're pretty much saying Adam Driver is definitely going to be our Mr. Fantastic.
Really?
hmm
I
Why?
I think I'm anxious. I'm cautiously optimistic because I
mean,
love Adam Driver.
sure
I
it'll
just
be
don't
okay.
know about that role. Like, I'd love to see him in the MCU. I'm not sure about the franchise carrying role that Mr. Fantastic's going to be.
I mean,
He carried
I
an
liked him
entire
Alfred.
Star Wars franchise, bro.
No, he didn't.
Like,
no, he
Yeah,
didn't.
Oh,
Yes,
dude,
he carried
Kylo was the
A
best part.
lackluster movie. He's absolutely the best part, but that didn't carry anything.
He
Kylo
was-
Ren.
It was the
Kylo
only
Ren
thing
is
that
my
made it
favorite
worth
Sith I've ever
watching.
seen on film.
Yeah.
He is perfect. He is.
Oh, he was
rageful.
great. Don't get me wrong. He was the only time they ever spent putting writing into.
Yeah, it was
But-
awesome.
If you removed it though, like the whole rest of the movie would have been unwatchable. That just goes to show you how poorly that movie was written.
Man, they're bad.
Like,
You want to talk about a series where the TV shows greatly eclipse the movies? Star Wars
What?
right now.
right now, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of
since-
hard to beat when their best movie came out in 83 or in 80.
I don't mean the
Right.
first six. I mean, since Disney took over, the TV shows greatly eclipse the films.
Yeah, they peaked in
Yeah,
1980.
Yeah.
Best movie plot twist in history. You know, like that, you can't beat it. That's tough,
I mean,
and especially with
I mean,
nostalgia beating your ass.
is it
like,
the best?
you can't-
Is it like for real? Like I can't think of anything better. But is that the greatest twist in movie history? Because we take advantage, we take for granted the fact that we know that that's happening. But at the time,
Sure. At the
is-
time, too, I'll tell you, dude. If I had a DeLorean, the first thing I'm doing is opening night 1980. I'm going to see Empire Strikes Back, and I would love to watch the crowd's reaction to know I am your father.
I am not arguing that this is bigger, but one of those effects where I took for granted that I knew the twist my whole life, that I didn't realize even was a twist, was that Arnold is the good Terminator in Terminator 2.
Yeah.
once
I mean,
you-
that movie came out when I was 5 or 6.
Once you realize that, though, and you rewatch it, the entire movie
changes.
is shot in a way that makes you think Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to kill John Connor the second he sees him.
yeah.
Like,
When he walks on that hallway and he pulls out a shotgun, you're like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna get killed too. I was like, oh.
But
This is
I've
a-
taken for granted that I've known that fact my whole life because that's one of my favorite movies as a kid is Terminator 2. So I never really thought of it with that twist in mind.
Yeah, if I get a little bit of brain damage and forget that movie so I could watch it for the first time again. That might be one of them for sure.
Yeah. I love that movie. I could rewatch it all the
Oh, but
time.
Terminator 2 was like the coolest movie when I was a kid because it was brand new.
The special
what was it, like
effects
92,
still hold
93?
up.
I know.
There's a few shots where you're like, that's clearly a fake head, but other than that, the movie still holds up,
I mean, James Cameron-
Right.
and it's almost like expected. Like you're like, oh, it was just like you see that fake head shot, and you don't even blink at it because you're just like, oh, it was the time. Like, what were they gonna do? You let it go.
Especially some of the practical effects they use, like the T-1000 posing as Sarah Connor, is not like CG or a camera trick. It's
It's her.
Sarah
yeah,
Connor's twin sister.
they did that with like 4 characters in that movie. They used like 4 sets
Yeah,
of twins.
the
in that
guy who
movie.
gets poked in the face, the
Yeah.
cop,
Yeah, he's at Gremlins too.
he has a
The
twin
twins-
brother.
Yeah,
so
Yeah, he
when
is.
he's in front of himself.
yeah, the twins are in
his
Gremlins
twin brother
too.
poking him in the face with the T-1000 finger. Yeah, they used that trick a few times.
And who else is? I forget who else is. Because there are like 3 or 4 sets of twins in that movie, or
It's
at least
probably
sisters.
anyone that the T-1000 copies that they stare into the face of the other one.
Yeah.
The
And but
mom.
like I was watching because you know how I love this new fad. There's not a lot yet, but hopefully there will be. But you know how every new movie comes out now, we get the videos for the Easter eggs and things you didn't notice.
Sure.
Now people are going back and doing that to old movies,
Yeah.
which I love. And I
Like,
watched
did you ever notice kind of things?
Yeah, and I watched one about Terminator 2, and it's like all the little nuances they put in for the T-1000. Like when before he kills the guy with the coffee, he knocks on the window, and it's just kind of like a. But when the
Yeah.
T-1000 does it, it's a metal clang. Like there's
Okay.
like all kinds of
Yeah.
little shit like that they put in.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like they
Yeah,
left
That's
That's
tight.
they left out some killer scenes in that too. Like, in after the liquid nitrogen, he's malfunctioning real bad.
Yeah, he's fucking up.
and that's how Sarah knows or John knows which one to shoot, because he looks down and his leg is like mimicking the floor
Yeah,
under him.
which they cut out in like the theatrical version because you don't see it in the regular one.
Yeah,
But like once he gets frozen and the heat is fucking with him too, like high and low temperatures mess with him.
hmm
So like he'll touch a rail and
Yeah.
it'll be like that black and yellow like safety color.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
His
right.
his arm will do that and he looks down at it and kind of shakes it off and
Yeah.
it goes back to normal.
Yeah.
They cut that out. So you got to get like director's cut to see that stuff, like deleted scenes.
Same.
But yeah,
same with
there's
that
2 or
in
3
there.
different parts in that.
I actually there is a Mandela effect. I think I know where it came from. That
Yeah.
I have been searching for, but I think I figured it out. I swear to God, because I saw Independence Day 4 times in theaters.
Holy.
I swear to God, in the original cut of that movie, the reason why Russell is able to take out the ship at the end is because he landed his plane, went back and got his plane, and strapped a nuke to it. That's why they were able to do that. I think I remember that from
I
the
never seen that before.
novelization of the movie. I think
Okay.
I read the novelization, and I think that's the original ending. Because that would make more sense that why would one missile on the inside make it fucking explode like the Death Star?
Wait, are you talking about when he crashed his plane into the weapon?
Yes.
With the nuke, yeah.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a
didn't
nuke,
have a nuke,
though.
though.
He didn't have a nuke in the
Right,
whatever
nuke is
version you've seen.
huge. That jet's not going to carry a nuke.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about now, his
Yes,
fighter
I
jet.
remember him landing his plane and getting his plane, his biplane, and strapping a nuke to it and flying it into the ship.
That absolutely wouldn't work. First of all, how long would that take?
Okay, you're
Yeah.
talking about Independence Day.
Yeah.
You're gonna talk about how
They had seconds before that weapon was about to fire.
you're gonna
when he
talk
crashed
about
his plane into it.
the
Wait,
real.
hang on, boys.
what's-
Hang on. Duct tape this nuke to my fucking crop dusting plane.
Crazy ass Russell probably never even took off. He was probably like just waiting for everybody else to take off so he could
Oh,
go
he was,
jump
like,
in
too
his
drunk.
plane. No, and if that is I think I remember that from the novelization. And I love that ending
I'd
a
never
lot
heard of that
more
before.
because it's a very like it's not a in the heat of the moment decision. It's a very deliberate sacrifice, a very deliberate decision that he makes, and I think that's a better ending.
He
I don't know,
doesn't,
man.
but he doesn't get his biplane, dude. Like in the movie, there's no way he
And
doesn't get it.
I have watched every cut of that movie that's ever been released, and it has never happened. And I swear to God, I remember that, and I think I'm remembering the novelization of the movie and like creating the scene in my head.
I mean, is there a novelization of
Yeah.
that movie?
Yeah, there
There's like a
definitely was.
novelization of like every movie.
Yeah, and I was
What's the?
super
Is there a
into it.
difference between that
There's a
and
lot
the
more
fucking?
details a lot of the times.
Hmm.
Like they'll explain something like novelizations like Star Wars. They'll explain why characters made the decisions or what they did or how it affected them when the movie just says, "Hey, this
Oh.
happened." You know,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
it's you can always get way more details out of a book than you can of a movie.
Yeah.
So if you just want a way more detailed account of something, the
Mhm.
novelizations always have that.
Yeah, and I think that's what I'm remembering is the novelization. But it's
I'm
been
glad they didn't do that in the movie. That would look stupid.
I vividly remember, like my imagination
Oh,
just
hang on now.
created the entire thing.
If they nuke it, everyone else is dead.
Dude, do not try to pick apart Independence Day with
Maybe use
realism.
a tiny nuke, like in
With
Starship
realism.
Troopers.
Like a small boy, like a little boy.
Like Starship Troopers, they stuck a nuke on the front of a rocket launcher and they just blew it up. You know, it's a teeny nuke. It's just a little one. You know,
Don't try to make Independence Day make realistic sense. It's not gonna happen. All right. He interfaced with an alien mothership with a fucking MacBook.
yeah, man. No,
No,
man,
it was a
that
G4.
95.
It was a G5, dude.
Not realistic at all.
Yeah, it was a Power Book. The Apple
Hell yeah.
Power Book.
Good morning, Dave.
So
Good morning.
Dave. So I have some news. Not much, but this one like is kind of serious. I read the story and I was like, ooh, you know what? I never thought about the implications of that.
What?
China declares AI must follow the core values of socialism. Any Chinese AI must follow the core values of socialism. And
Bro.
I honestly, that is such a simple concept that I never thought about. AI being programmed with beliefs, that's terrifying.
That could
I
get bad.
know, so bad.
That is
That could
fucking
get bad real quick.
terrifying. I always think of AI as, the complete opposite, nothing
You know,
but logic.
free of beliefs, free of.
But they
influence.
China says any AI that they make has to follow the core values of socialism. And
Well, they're gonna start the fucking war then, because no AI is gonna do that shit.
for
No
one,
AI is
for
gonna be
one,
like,
AI like those values don't apply to AI. How can like the dangerous part of that is how can an AI that could potentially be in control of things that are very powerful believe in a system that doesn't benefit the AI in any way, shape, or form, but that is their solid belief structure.
Go kill everybody, bro. It's gonna happen.
AI's out there like no, the communist AI out there forcing Marxism on the world. Like, what the fuck kind of weird
Yeah,
shit
but
is
maybe
that?
the AIs will make communism actually work.
I mean, that is true.
Right.
That's
Like,
true.
what if it just starts ripping all the money out of the rich people in China and giving it to everyone like it's supposed
Yeah,
to work?
yeah, China, be
The
careful. Do you
redistribution of
sure you
wealth.
want a logical mind to think that way?
Like, at this point, maybe I'm for it. You know, like
Yeah.
if we can actually
Okay,
get it
yeah,
to
but
work,
this
like,
is
it's
the
supposed to work.
first step I've heard of it. What happens when we got fundamentalist Christian AI?
Oh
that's
no.
gonna get us all fucked.
Or Nazi AI. Oh, bro.
Like, what if like you describe your beliefs to the AI and say, okay, this is what you're gonna believe. The AI goes, are you fucking retarded?
Dude, what if what if the AI was like, are you fucking dumb? Are you fucking retarded?
Boys,
Like,
we got a
what?
3-run home run walk off.
Hell yeah.
I
Who
have-
was it?
Arenado.
I have
Oh, of
one news
course.
story that I call bullshit on, and I want investigations done. 43-year-old Maryland man just won $50,000 in the Maryland Lotto for the
Okay.
fifth
The
time
what?
this year.
Wait. He won $50,000 in the what?
In the Maryland Lotto
Lotto. Gotcha.
for the
Okay.
fifth time this year. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Give me the probability stats.
Right?
What are
For
the
one,
chances?
at this point, why are you buying Maryland Lotto tickets? Buy these Powerball tickets.
Right, bro. It's got to be a
Powerball's
scam.
like $900 million.
It's a scam, bro. It has
It's
to be a
got to
scam.
be. It's because Mike's right. What are the odds of winning a $50,000 lottery 5 times in 6 months?
There isn't. There's no
Well,
odd. There's no
no.
way.
I mean, the number's not 0,
I mean, I'm sure it's 0.0000 something.
but it's not
Yeah.
0.
and,
It ain't much better than 0.
I mean, I'm trying to figure this all out. Were
I
they
mean,
scratchers?
It is Maryland. It's like a lotto, like a pick 5. It is Maryland,
Okay.
and it is a
You
lotto
know,
pick
there's
5.
some
So there's
people there. It's
probably
like
not
Delaware.
100 million people fucking talking about playing. But still, those odds are not fucking good.
It's a scam. They rigged it somehow. They had to have rigged it somehow.
Had to have.
Had to have. There's
and
no
it's gonna be
fucking way.
greed that gets him caught too. Because 5 times in 6 months, what are you doing?
Like, I know
we
you're
need to
laundering
figure it
money,
out.
but don't tell me you're laundering money.
Right. We have to figure it out. There has to be a formula or some shit that he's
I
doing.
don't know. Presidential hopeful Robert F. Kennedy Jr. threw a press dinner the other day
Oh,
that devolved
this
into a
guy.
shouting match, which ended with, and I quote, a prolonged bout of flatulence. One of the guys arguing was just started screaming, "You know what? I'm farting," and he just kept fucking blasting ass.
Wow. That's insane. Really?
Politics, man. He's just gonna stand there and fart.
Bro, that Kennedy is going to end up like every other Kennedy in politics, bro. Every single one. I don't know why they even fucking bother anymore. I do not even know why they even bother going into politics. They're just going to die.
And let me run through birthdays real quick. Michelle Rodriguez, Steve Howie,
Oh, ooh.
who is he's Van from Reva, and he was in Sons of Anarchy.
Wait, who is he in Sons of Anarchy?
He was a nomad, in
Oh.
season 7.
A nomad.
Topher Grace, Charlie Murphy,
Alright.
R.I.P.
Charlie Murphy.
R.I.P.
Tom Kenny, voice of SpongeBob, Patrick Stewart, Diane Kruger, my YouTube crush, Safia Nygaard, the Island Boys,
Ugh.
Vin Diesel, Kristen Bell, wrestlers Sami Zayn, Brock Lesnar, X-Pac, Jesse Ventura, and Bobby Lashley.
Damn, those are some hard ass wrestlers.
That's what I'm saying.
And you want male or female porn first?
Female.
Female, we got maybe. And that is May-B.
Maybe. I mean, that's not no. Maybe.
I don't even know what I wrote there. CJ Raw,
Ugh.
Boring Kate, Life Size Barbie, Brazilla, Slim Juicy, LA
Whoa.
Bust, Enjoy, Kim Bukaki, Kinky Kayla, and Colt 45.
Oh, 45.
And males, there's some good ones. Alec Loob, and that is spelled Loob, which fucking just makes me giggle.
That's the title right there. Alec
That
Lube.
lobe.
Peanut Butter, Sir
Ooh,
Jet,
I like that one.
Zach Sabbath, Juice, which Slave
No.
Felix, Josh Longer, Mad Max, Sexy One, and Dick Rambone.
Dick Rambone.
That's a winner.
That is a winner, bro.
And deaths this week is Walter
R.I.P.
Cronkite, Biz Markie, George
Oh.
Romero, JFK Jr., Martin Landau, and Grant Imahara.
For real? For real is JFK Jr.?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
So, As far as the Marvel discussion goes, we were going to talk about actors that should join the MCU and who they should play. Did you guys think of anybody? Or you just want me to start rattling some off? We can talk
Just
about
start rattling.
Yeah, just fire them off. I can't think of anyone like
I
that.
got two real obvious ones that people have been talking about. Keanu Reeves or Norman Reedus as either Ghost Rider or Mephisto. Either one could play either one.
Keanu Reeves as Ghost Rider would probably be so tight. What's up, Mersh?
No.
Either one could play either one, and I'd be very happy. Can you think of anything else that they might be good for? Like
Keanu Reeves, he can be good in
Constantine,
anything.
obviously. Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
about who?
Constantine.
John
Well, he
Constantine.
is going to play Constantine again, but that's not Marvel. That's Dark Horse.
Yeah, no, that's DC, if anything.
I think it's
Who,
Dark Horse.
Constantine?
Yeah.
John Constantine's part of DC.
And slightly off topic, I was saying Dark Horse should start their own shared universe. But you know what the problem with that is? They have comic licensing, but not ownership over most of their characters. But how cool would that be?
It's DC.
Is it really Constantine?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had
They had a guy play Constantine that had a crossover. I think it was like Crisis on Multiple or Infinite Earths.
he
where
is playing
he-
Constantine again. They are making another Constantine.
What? Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
See, I didn't really like him as Constantine because he just completely removed like half of his character. You know, him being
that was the
English
fault of the
is kind of a
movie.
big thing. Huh?
That was the fault of the movie, though.
I mean, the movie was okay,
What
but
movie?
who was
Constantine.
Who was the guy that played the devil? I can never remember that
Peter
guy's name.
Stormare. Fucking love Peter
Fantastic.
Stormare.
He was the best part of that
He's
movie.
the best in anything he's in.
That's true.
I love that guy.
Believe in nothing, Lebowski.
He's the Russian, period. No matter what he's in, he's the Russian guy.
He was fantastic as Lucifer.
And he's in Bad Boys 2. He's in Armageddon. He's fucking great in both of them.
American components, Russian components,
All made in
all
Taiwan.
made in Taiwan.
Yeah, he's great. I had Stephen Lang. Do you know who Stephen Lang is?
Yes.
He's Colin
He's the
definitely
bad
does
guy
it.
from Avatar.
Yes.
The guy never remember his name. Colonel.
And Don't Breathe. What is his fucking name? It's Colonel
Because of the Q, I think.
Quaritch.
Colonel Quidditch.
But he was also the blind guy in Don't Breathe, Colin.
He was also the bad guy in Conan the Barbarian with Jason Momoa.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
And Rose McGowan's flat fucking ass. Which
I think
you can call this podcast Rose McGowan's flat fucking ass.
Done.
I think he would be a great Mr. Sinister.
Okay, I'll buy that. Yeah.
I think that would be a good role for him, and he's great in everything. And he's also in Terra Nova and what's that fucking show where it's like a post-apocalypse but they're ninjas? Into the Badlands, yes. Yeah, he was the old.
What a way to describe that show.
Yeah,
I hit
what
it.
is-
You got it though, right off the bat. So
I
obviously
never
it
watched
was
that
good
show. My
enough.
brother kept telling me to watch it though.
It is a
I'm
good
really-
show.
You know,
I'm
he
really
comes up
into
with a
this show.
new show I should watch like every week.
Gerard Butler, Beta Ray Bill,
Mm.
or Nova.
I mean,
Beta Ray Bill
he
is
can
not
play
going to
so
look
much
like
stuff.
Beta Ray Bill. If he ever bring him to the MCU, is not going to look like Beta Ray Bill.
And you know what? I don't want him to, because Beta Ray Bill's kind of dumb.
But Gerard Butler playing that role, I think would be perfect. Because if he goes anywhere, he belongs on that cosmic side of Marvel. He doesn't belong anywhere else. He's perfect for that. Like he would have been perfect for Zeus in Thor 4: Love and Thunder.
Oh man, what's his name? Russell Crowe playing Zeus was kind of great.
I mean, he would have been perfect for Zeus if they wouldn't have played him so silly. But since he was played so silly, it was.
I
fine.
mean, I think the whole Thor part of the MCU should have been taken a little more serious.
No. 4 is too silly. But
It is.
Ragnarok is one of the best MCU movies because the first two
I'm
were
in the
so
same boat
dark.
with Ragnarok. It was too silly.
No, Ragnarok was perfect.
It needed to be silly. That's what the comics were.
Yeah.
No,
the first
man.
Comics were
the
never
first
that
two
dark.
were too dark.
Comic book Thor,
Mm-hmm.
dude. Comic book Thor is something else. Like, he was kind of sort of like that in the first Thor movie, where like he would take things way too literal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he goes into the
Like
pet
Drax?
shop looking for something to. It's kind of like Drax, but Drax is like more like dumb, which is a bad way to describe it. But like in the first Thor movie, he goes into the pet shop because he thinks it's like an animal, like a stable.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Give me a horse." And he goes, "I don't have a horse. I got a dog." Okay, fine. Give me a dog as long as I can ride it. And he's like, not understanding that's not how it works here. Like, that's very Thor. You know, very, very to the point, but like not quite getting the point.
Hmm.
And we just, God, we did not get.
Which
we got
is
Fat
silly.
Thor, which,
Not like that in itself is silly.
it's silly, but like it fit what he was coming from. Fucking hell, that was loud.
So this one's going to be a little controversial because it's of course casting a traditionally white old man as a black guy, but I think Common would be a good striker for the MCU.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Like, they've played like three
Mm-mm.
different guys played that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't even
In
want to see
Fox.
that guy anymore.
In Fox though.
I know, but like, I don't even want to. Since we've seen that guy so many times, I kind of don't even want to see him at all.
But and I do have to admit that it's that new show Silo that made me think that because he plays a very authoritarian, like secret police type of guy in that show, and I was like, man, he's doing really good at this. Like he would be good for like Stryker.
Wasn't that dude? Wasn't that dude from Jurassic World, the bad guy in Jurassic World? Wasn't he Striker at one point too?
Bad guy from Jurassic World. I never saw
Vincent
Jurassic World.
D'Onofrio?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's Kingpin.
Vincent D'Onofrio was Kingpin, and never ever change it.
No, he's perfect as that. Like I love him as Kingpin.
Like, even when he showed up for 5 seconds in the Hawkeye show, I loved it.
Yeah. Ana de Armas as Jocasta.
Hang on, who the fuck is? Why does
Yeah,
that sound
who's
so-
that?
Ana de Armas, she's like one of the hottest actresses out there right now, both in like physical and
Who we got
roles.
here? I don't think I
she's
know at all.
Blade
who
Runner
this is.
2049, Knives Out, Knock Knock,
Haven't
Oh
seen any of it.
damn! Okay.
And who do you have her playing?
Jocasta. Like it's like Ultron's lover.
You're getting too deep in that, bro. We don't need Ultron's lover.
but
in
it's
the
but it's
MCU.
also one of Tony Stark's AIs left, and
But
we've
we're
seen,
not-
and we've seen her in the MCU. We've seen her data, like he's created her, and she's sitting on a desk somewhere in the MCU.
Like when he was shuffling through his AIs and picks Friday,
Mhm.
she was another one.
Yeah, but okay. But she's not gonna be in anytime soon.
No
I mean,
idea.
honestly, all it would take is for them to
Ironheart's-
talk about
Ironheart needs an AI.
Ironheart digging through Tony Stark's old shit and goes, "Hey, what's this? This looks cool." Plugging it in, and she takes over like Ultron. That's all it takes for her to pop in.
Here is my like I am the most like adamant about this one. I know it's not going to happen, but it's perfect, and anyone who doesn't see it is crazy. Mark Strong, who is
Okay,
from
yeah,
the Kingsman,
Destro.
Professor X.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't want to see Professor X anymore.
Oh, you're going to. We're
Like-
about to get the fucking X-Men in the MCU.
I know,
You're
I know,
not
but
gonna
like
not see
after
these.
Yeah.
after Patrick Stewart,
You think they paid $40 billion to not do the X-Men?
right? But like after Professor X being played by Patrick Stewart,
Both
There
times,
can't- I mean-
amazingly.
I can't. No one else could play. It's like, like, and I don't even like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, but you're not going to get anyone else playing Wolverine than Hugh Jackman. Like, it'll always be Hugh Jackman.
Oh, no, it won't be. I think this is the last time we will ever see Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
Right, but who else is going to? Are they going to recast Wolverine?
I mean,
hope
there's
the
been
answer is
there has been people tossed around for years, but I think it's ironic that we're talking about Mark Strong from Kingsman. I think Taron Egerton from Kingsman is
Yeah.
a good contender for Wolverine.
I don't want to see
Cyclops.
Wolverine
Maybe
Maybe they
he's
you,
like
want, you want to
Cyclops.
talk about an X-Men, I'm done fucking watching on screen. The dumb ass powers that Cyclops has.
He's a main fucking
I
X-Men.
know,
You're
I
still
know.
gonna see
dumb
him.
powers. They've rewritten his powers 5 fucking times to make it like ridiculous,
Like, I know we're
and
gonna
they've
see him.
never done him justice on the fucking screen.
We're gonna
Like
get
cucked him and
but,
killed him in the 3rd X-Men movie. Get him something.
Mhm.
I don't have a character that he should play, but somebody that I would love to see in the MCU, just period. I don't know who. David Duchovny. I don't
Let
know.
him be like a
I don't
an
know.
agent that helps Fury or something in secret
He
secret
could be,
invasion.
shit, I can't think of the guy's name.
I
He's
can't-
like a big.
I can't think of anyone to say he should play, but I would love to see it because I love David
Just-
Duchovny.
Just make up a character for David Duchovny. That's it.
Oh.
Just do that.
They have thousands upon thousands of characters. You ain't got to make up shit. One of these guys, he fits perfectly for. I don't know who it is, but somebody out
Somebody,
there,
yeah.
he's a perfect fit for.
Tamora Morrison is Apocalypse.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
I
You
mean,
know-
I don't think Oscar Isaacs was bad as Apocalypse, but like that movie was bad for Apocalypse.
I am like I know he's Boba Fett and nothing else, but I know him as Doctori
Jango Fett.
from what? Yeah. I'm sorry, Jango.
I know
Fett.
him as Django. Fett.
And all the clone troopers,
Jango
but he's
Fett.
also Doctori from Spartacus. So I've seen him do
I
some
never saw
fighting,
Spartacus.
and it would be awesome to see him do some fighting like that. He would be really good. I like that. And again, I guess I was kind of going through TV shows because another Spartacus actor, John Hannah. He's the goofy brother from Mummy, and he's in Agents of Shield.
Oh,
Oh, that-
dude, I love that
that-
guy so
yeah, yeah.
much.
I would love to see him play either Nightmare. Two sides of the coin here: either Nightmare or Stryker. Either one could be good roles for him.
I'm with Mike, dude. I don't want to see Stryker anymore, dude. I'm
Like,
kind of
I'm
over
so
it
adamant
too.
about bringing this back.
You're gonna.
Like anyone who was like the focus of like 3 or 4 of those X-Men movies, like move on.
I mean, I get what you're saying because I am the same way with the Phoenix. I'm so done with that story. I don't want to see it again. I know we will. I know we'll see it.
I don't know.
And Screech has
Phoenix
quit
is-
fucking eating on the podcast.
A
But
long
fuck
ass
you.
story.
Fuck you. I was hungry. It was a good ass sandwich. So fuck off.
And I know they've already cast this role, but
Mhm.
I hate the fucking actor they've cast in the role for this role. I'd love to see, and I know this man's already been in the MCU, but I'd like to see Lee Pace, who was Ronan the Accuser, play
Yeah.
Galactus. Because Antonio Banderas is a fucking stupid choice to play Galactus.
Antonio
Why?
Banderas.
Why?
I got no hate on Antonio
He doesn't-
Banderas. Just
I don't hear the Galactus voice out of him.
yeah.
You know, Ronan
No.
the Accuser was, and I mean, he played King Thranduil in the
Yes,
Hobbit
yeah,
movies,
yeah, and he's
and
also
that is a more authoritative.
he's also
I'm gonna eat your planet voice.
yeah, he's Emperor Cleon.
And I don't know if it needs to be him. Galactus could be a ton of different characters.
He's Emperor Cleon.
You know what?
In Foundation.
Give me. I already forgot his name. Leonidas.
I mean, that's a voice. Gerard
Ru-
Butler. Gerard Butler.
Thank you, Gerard Butler.
That is
What
a
it?
voice that would make me think he's gonna eat a planet. That's for sure.
You know, but
Mhm.
no, but give me his actual Scottish voice. Like, don't American it.
I
Give
have
me OG.
all right. I have one that you guys are both gonna hate on because you don't want to see these characters. They're minor X-Men bad guys. Trask
Okay.
or Stryker again. Colm Meaney.
Oh, okay. Playing who?
Either Trask or Stryker.
Oh, Trask. Boulevard Trask
Stryker.
is. We're talking about
Peter Dinklage's
Chief
character and
Chief O'Brien, right?
Chief O'Brien. He's
Chief
from
O'Brien
he's
is
from Con
Boulevard
Air, Stargate
Trask?
Atlantis, The Next Generation. Colin, you know what I'm talking about.
I would
Yeah,
say
I know who
he's
you're talking about.
probably more Striker, but like, I need a more dickhead of an actor.
I love him as a villain, as like a pseudo villain. Like
The closest thing to a villain I've seen him play is on Con Air.
oh no, everything else I've seen him in outside of Star Trek.
I think I've only seen him in Star
He's
Trek.
Hell on Wheels. He plays the main protagonist. He's Stargate Atlantis. He plays a Janai Commando. Like he's fucking great at those types of roles.
You know, now that you just, I don't know why this popped in my head, but I need, what's his name, Ian McShane,
Oh, Ian McShane.
to play.
Anything? God, Ian McShane is the shit.
He needs to like Swearingen in the MCU somewhere.
Oh, you can't put Swearingen in the MCU.
Maybe not full Swearingen. Give him
I've never
Switch-
heard cocksucker said in the MCU.
They just said fucking
You're gonna.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Did you see that clip?
Yeah,
Was
open
that
the
good?
fucking door.
Yeah, it's fucking fantastic. She's trying to open like an 80s car door, Nova is. And Star-Lord's
Nebula.
in the car, like, open the door. She's like, and she's just pulling on it, and it's not opening. She's like, it's not working. He's like, there's a button underneath the handle. Push it in. She goes, click. Okay, now what? He goes, open the fucking door. And she opens the door and sits in it, and she goes, that's a stupid design. God. Like, it's such a stupid moment that just fits so perfectly.
This is one of the other ones that I'm definitely sold on too. Like this one, this is perfect. I hope they do it. Harold Perrineau, who played Michael in Lost. Okay, he's what the fuck was his name? Bern Tig's daughter in Sons of Anarchy.
Fawn
Yeah,
or Dawn?
yeah.
What was this actor's name?
His name is Harold Perrineau, but he played the gangster that burned his daughter.
Oh, that guy. I was thinking you're talking about the daughter. Okay, no, you're talking about Damon Pope.
Pope, yeah, as Bishop.
That was all. That's a tiny dude.
Harold Perrineau's isn't
Yeah.
that tiny. I mean,
He
he's
looked
not huge,
Tiny,
but
because that was the same guy
okay,
who
but
played
Cable-
Link in The Matrix.
But Cable is also gigantic in the comics, and fucking he's
I know,
tiny
but
in Deadpool
Josh
too.
Brolin was so good as Cable, though. Like, give me 3 or 4 more characters played by Josh Brolin. I don't give a fuck.
I'm alright with that.
I like Josh. I like Josh.
He was
Brolin.
so good as Cable. I thought that was gonna be dumb, but nah, man, he was great as Cable.
Ethan Suplee as either Sabretooth or Beast, because
Oh,
he's not fat
shit.
now.
Definitely not
okay.
Sabretooth.
What?
Nah, definitely not
Beast.
Sabretooth. Maybe
Not
Beast.
Beast. Nah, he's too ripped for
Maybe.
Beast.
He's ripped as shit now.
Yeah, now. Give me 90s Ethan Suplee as Blob.
Ooh.
Red dude.
I have Gustav Skarsgård, which is Floki from Vikings,
Loki, okay.
as a potential Apocalypse. I know he's scrawny, but they can do a lot with special effects.
Put a suit on him, it doesn't matter.
But-
I feel like there's a better spot for him somewhere, though.
Maybe
Probably.
like something more like
I'm trying to think of a
Mephisto or
Loki
something
character.
like where he could be a little mad because man, he's good at that. He's really good
Being-
at that.
Being
Borderline
good
insane.
at mad.
Hell, I'm sure you can play some sort of like Asgardian bad guy.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm
What
sure.
was Christian? Who is Christian Bale's character?
Uh,
Gore.
Death Eater. Or
Gore the
whatever
God
fuck?
Butcher.
or the God Butcher?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, are they gonna recast that guy? Is he dead now?
No, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Uh,
Travis
and
Fimmel,
that's a problem they have with Marvel is they like to take a good villain and just kill him off
especially
way
with
too
Thor
fast.
movies.
So I mean,
They've done it with more than
everyone
just
that
Thor
died in
movies,
Black
but-
Panther should have stayed on for like 10 more movies.
Oh,
I agree.
Killmonger?
Killmonger
and Ulysses Claw.
Oh yeah,
It's
Claw.
fantastic.
Claw is like one of those that it's like
He's a
I'm
big dude.
pissed at like them for letting Ryan Coogler kill Claw because he's
Like, he's a big deal,
Yeah.
and they just fucking offed him in that movie. I'm like, are you serious?
yeah, that should not have happened. And
Also,
Killmonger.
that when they kill off Killmonger, I'm like, okay, what Black Panther bad guys do you got left? You got
M'Baku, who becomes his
M'Baku.
friend.
But now, like, he's your friend, but like that could easily turn sour. But like, that's it. What
You have
other
the
bad guys do
KKK.
you have? I
The
mean,
KKK.
Yeah,
Marvel
a bunch of
did
rednecks in
X-Men
Alabama can
did
stand up to Wakanda.
because what are they called? They're like the
They
human.
do in the comic books.
Like they're no. Marvel does have like a KKK thing, except
Mhm.
it's like we hate mutants, and they're like the human something league. I don't know.
Yeah,
They're
that's.
like very
Did you ever watch The
KKK-ish.
Gifted?
Huh?
Did you ever watch The Gifted? That very short-lived
No.
TV show that was
Oh, that
X-Men.
like ass.
It was
That
good.
was
It was really good. It had Magneto's daughter, whatever her name is, in it.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it had her and the guy that played Bill from True Blood was in it.
I didn't watch True Blood.
Oh, I like him.
Yeah, it was a good show, but it didn't get it much of a chance. But it was like that. It was like the Underground Railroad for mutants while those guys were hunting them all down.
Yeah, they kind of were. I don't know if they were actually them, but the people that were in Logan.
They were very Proud Boy-y.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. They were very that look to them.
Mhm.
I think those were the people that were in Logan chasing for X-23.
Yeah, probably. That makes sense.
I don't know if that's what they officially were or not.
Yeah, but that's Fox though. That doesn't count, does it?
I mean, no, but like it kind of does now.
I think they're heading with Deadpool. I think they're heading towards a kind of what the Flash just did, where
You don't-
everything exists in the multiverse.
Well, after Spider-Man,
Right.
where they pulled in like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield like into the same movie, meaning they're kind of out there somewhere.
Mhm.
That
Th-
kind of raised the question of, are they all like different universes of the same?
Yeah, and I think
universe?
they're going in the same direction, and I think they're going to confirm that with Deadpool. We're going to see all these random ass actors pop up playing fucking. We probably will see something from the. You know what would be great, since he played the role already, is if we got Chris Evans to play the Human Torch in it.
I would die.
And the
Yeah,
Deadpool
Will
shows
Ferrigno
he does
popping
pull,
out.
he pulls up and Deadpool's like, "You got it, Cap," or something like that. Tells like Human Torch side. Oh, that joke writes itself. You know, if they can get him to do
Yeah.
it, they're gonna do that.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna happen.
I had Travis Fimmel, who played Ragnar in Vikings, as either Wolverine or Sabretooth. And he's a little short for Sabretooth, but
Well, Wolverine's like 5'4", so
yeah,
that
but
could work. But they'll never recast Wolverine. If they are, like, I don't even really want them to.
they're going to.
Right.
They're going
Like, he's
to.
the star of like 9 movies. I think he's had his time. Time to move on to another mutant.
They're absolutely not like whether we like it or not. All these characters that we all say we don't want to see again, we're gonna get
We're
them all.
gonna see.
We're
yeah.
gonna get all. They are gonna recast Rogue. They are gonna recast fucking Cyclops,
Jean
and Storm,
Grey,
and Jean
and
Grey,
all
and
of them,
Professor X,
yeah.
and Magneto, and Trask, and we're gonna see every last one of them in the MCU.
Magneto's gonna be painful because both of them were fantastic.
I
same
know.
with Professor X. I mean,
You know, James McAvoy,
yeah.
is that his
Mhm.
name? He was okay. It wasn't
Okay, I
terrible.
loved it.
I
Yeah,
I
think
he's
loved
he was
great
half
as a
good.
young. I mean, same with Mystique too. Like, we're gonna get another Mystique, Garen fucking Teed, and they were both great portrayals.
You're not gonna see any Mystique titty. I can tell
No,
you that
it's
it's
Disney.
Disney.
Well, there's really
Yep.
no point for her to be naked to begin with.
True. I think they
Like,
just
she
wanted.
definitely didn't need to be naked, but
I
like,
think
it
they
was
Yeah,
just
I've
wanted
always
her to
seen
be.
her in a suit in the well, I never read the comics, but I collected cards, and all the Mystique cards I had, she
every
wore that
cartoon,
blue and white
every
suit.
comic book, she had some sort of clothes. Like, and granted, it's comic book. Of course, there's a lot of cleave going, unrealistic
Right.
body shapes. But like, they straight up had her just fucking naked in the movies.
I actually hope that they're wrong about as cool as the Jean Grey Scarlet Witch fight would be in Deadpool. I hope
sure.
we don't see her again, Wanda again, until they do like a House of M storyline.
Wanda's dead, bro. I don't
She
think
is
that.
not
If
dead.
you think A fucking rock killed her. You're higher than you're letting us know. Like,
Pretty high.
I hope
There
she
ain't no
stays buried
fucking
under that
way.
mountain until that point, until the MCU's ready. Like, let her go. Let her have next 10 years of not having anything to do with Marvel and acting, and then have her come back and reprise the
No.
role 10 years from
All
now.
she's doing in there, she's hiding in a little rock cavern, and she's just thumbing through that like evil book, that Necronomicon that she's got.
Yeah.
And then she's
Darkhold,
gonna
it
be
was
like
destroyed.
an actual villain.
That
She's
would
gonna
be
get
so
tired of your
tight.
shit, and she's gonna be the villain in House of
Secret
M.
Wars. Ooh.
Oh, House of M. She was the problem in House of M. If you ever read that comic book, where she just kind of recreated reality again, and of course, the only fucking one it didn't work on is goddamn Wolverine, and
It's because everybody loves
They-
Wolverine. You
so
just
fucking over it, man. I'm tired of him being the X-Man. You know, the whole point of X-Men is none of them are that interesting that you need to have 50 of them to make a cast that's interesting to talk
some
about.
of them are dumb. Rogue is fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
No, man, some of these mutants, and that's the best part, like, some of these mutants are fucking awful. Like Chicken Man, I think his name is, or something like that. Dodo Man, or something like that. Where
Bro,
he's a bird man. But
Bro.
he can't even really fly. He can just kind of, like, flutter.
there is a great
Like,
book
that's a
series.
shitty power. Not all of them are going to be good.
There's a,
Jubilee is a shitty X.
yeah, what's her power work? Fireworks?
Fireworks.
Fireworks. No, we got one worse than that. We got Dazzler. You ever remember
Oh.
playing the X-Men arcade game?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
And the last dude who showed up had to play Dazzler. Like, that's a running joke in my friends group. It's so you want to fucking burn somebody, say, shut up, Dazzler. And you're like, fuck.
There's
you
a
got
really good book series. I think it's George R. R. Martin's series, actually. Where it's
That's
like
boring.
people get superpowers, but only like 10% of them are useful powers, and the other 90% are like that episode of Family Guy where Meg can grow her fingernails really fast. Like,
Oh, yeah.
most of the superpowers are like useless fucking superpowers. Yeah, it is Martin's series. It's called Wild Cards. Because
That's hilarious.
you're a wild card if you get a useful superpower. Everybody else's superpower is fucking
I mean, there's
useless.
thousands upon thousands of different mutant powers out there, and they ain't all good. For every Magneto and Professor X, there's a shitty power out there. Like there was one I was watching this clip on that was he was essentially like Flubber. Like, he was a giant goop man, and his skin was translucent, so you could see all his guts floating around in him. And he was incredibly durable because he's a big rubber goop. But, like, you have to walk around like that all the time. This isn't something you can turn on and off. He's a walking goop man. Like, that sucks.
Like, the best thing to come from Rogue is the Pete Holmes X-Men series, where he plays Professor X, and he just brings an X-Men in and fires them for what further reasons. You never seen that?
No, I don't know. what
Pete
you're talking
Holmes is playing Professor X, and he's like, "We gotta let you go," and she's like, "But why?" And she goes, "He's like, because your power is sucking the life out of people, and you keep touching shit."
about. Yeah. I mean, really, they should have made her like Bubble Boy and stick her in a suit.
Yep.
They were like,
Yeah.
he's just like, "Oh, there's this thing that," he's mocking her. He's like, "That I'm not supposed to do, but I don't remember what it is. Oops, you're dead. Sorry. Just stop touching everyone." That's the best thing to come from Rogue.
I mean, she damn near killed what's her face, Miss Marvel, the one of them anyway.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is
I
why
really
she got,
thought
like,
that's
half of her
how the
powers.
story was going to go when they eventually brought X-Men in.
I mean, Kitty Pryde. Who the fuck? Like, who cares about Kitty Pryde?
well, she can at least phase through shit. That's
True,
kind of
but-
useful. That's like a C-level power.
True.
I mean, is it Squirrel Girl? No.
Squirrel Girl's the best character in the MCU, bro.
Oh my
She'll
God,
kill
dude,
everybody.
This fucking meme of a character, I'm tired of seeing too. And you know what? She's gonna be a big fucking deal.
When she comes in, yeah, she's gonna be a
Big
huge deal.
fucking deal. Who's your pick? Jeezy, right now, gun to your head, you gotta cast somebody and they're gonna say yes. Who's your Squirrel Girl?
Squirrel Girl.
You know what? I got
how
it already.
old are
Who's
we
that hot girl you were
portraying
just
her?
talking about?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Anna de Armas?
Yeah. Boom, there's your Squirrel Girl.
Nah, she's too sophisticated for that. You need like a tween.
Oh.
And I don't know any tween names anymore.
Like a
But
Selena
like you need
Gomez.
like a Selena Gomez 10 years ago. That's who you have to cast in that.
Like Jessie from Jessie on Disney show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miranda Cosgrove. That's who you cast as Squirrel Girl.
I don't even know who that is.
What was that fucking show that she had? It was that show that Jeanette McCurdy was on.
I don't watch. I don't know.
But she
I
wrote
don't-
that book, that tell-all book about how everyone treated her horribly and sexually, and her mom mistreated her and spent all her money and shit.
Oh my god, who did that?
Jeanette McCurdy. Like, it was like a tell-all, like, Disney's fucking horrible. What was the goddamn name of Miranda? Well, for one, Miranda...
I have not a clue what you're talking about.
Miranda Cosgrove was also the girl for like the goody two shoe from School of Rock.
Yeah, but
Do you watch Shameless at all? Because the last three that I have are Shameless actors. Emmy Rossum, who was also in Day After Tomorrow, I think would be a good Jessica Jones.
Wait, I think Emmy Rossum?
Yes. I think she'd be a good Jessica Jones if we go that direction, which I hope we don't, but whatever.
Oh, she was in Dragon Ball Evolution, the cinematic masterpiece that is that movie.
Oh yeah. Jeremy Allen White, who played in Shameless, but he's also in that new show, The Bear. He's the chef in The Bear. That's a good show. I think he would be good for like either Havoc or Iceman. And Noel Fisher, he was in, of course, Shameless. He was in Hatfields and McCoys. He was in a couple episodes of Fear the Walking Dead. Would be good for like Pyro.
Pyro. Okay.
Pyro. Which one was Pyro? I can't remember him.
I don't know how we
Can
can
you-
explain it any easier than
I know.
Pyro.
It was a joke.
No, it was.
No, it wasn't. I'm so high. I don't know who
Dude,
Pyro
Which
is.
one is Iceman?
Iceman. What's his power?
Yeah, what's he
do?
Is he the
Oh,
guy?
he's
With,
the
is he
fucking
the fire guy?
snowman.
Yeah, which one's the fire guy?
Oh. I'm gonna look up because I wasn't done with all the cameos that they're reporting for Deadpool 3.
Oh,
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go. You can do that. I'm gonna check on my kids real quick.
Channing Tatum's Gambit was
Channing?
one that they were talking about.
oh, that movie that never happened?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let me see here. Let me pull it up. There, like, and there's been people saying that we might see some Spider-Man, which I don't think we will. I think that'll be. They won't do that with Deadpool. That'll be an Avengers movie or something like that.
You know, there was some talks about another Amazing Spider-Man 3.
I don't think that's off the table yet.
A whole bunch of people are on Twitter about it, and Andrew Garfield's like, "Where the fuck were you 10 years ago?"
You're right.
You know, like, and I never saw Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Professor Max. No, I mean it's worth watching just because of the end.
True. The end was good.
Ugh. Yeah,
They say we will see a Mr. Fantastic, but who's Mr. Fantastic? We don't know.
I thought Jim Halford was great,
Storm.
and if they could not cuck him in that movie, that'd be great.
X-23.
Rubber band the piss out of him.
X-23.
Who would play Storm? Let me think about it.
Ooh.
I mean, my first thought is Zoe Saldana, but like, probably not gonna happen.
No. I don't know. probably because she's so fucking huge right now, and it's Disney. Jenna Ortega would play Storm.
Oh yeah, probably.
I
They
can see
say
that.
She-Hulk, Mobius, and they say Doctor Doom, but we'll see about that. Doctor Doom is one of those like Mephisto, like sure, as soon as you say that we're gonna see him, it guarantees that we're not
Doctor
gonna see
Doom
them.
is a character they need to hit square on the head perfectly.
I agree because I think
Or
that is
your
the
whole
next
movie
Thanos.
sucks.
That's the next Thanos. Not
I mean, the guy
Kang.
who originally played him was fine.
I didn't even
Like
put
he
any,
wasn't the problem.
I didn't even put anyone for Doctor Doom because I don't even know. Like I don't know who to cast.
Yeah,
because
I
that's
wouldn't
such
know
an
either.
important role.
We need to get my brother on this episode then, because he'll give you an earful of different guys, I'm sure.
Because that is like Kang might have been the next Thanos before all the problems, but I think they're definitely trying to minimize his impact now.
Sucks. That guy was so good.
I
I
know.
didn't. Everyone hated him. I don't understand it.
Everyone was
don't-
shitting on Quantumania.
I
and
don't
I
know
enjoyed
why.
It.
I loved
I enjoyed
Quantumania.
it. First of all, since Captain America's gone, Giant Man is my new favorite Marvel character in MCU. I fucking love every time he goes up to 60 whatever he is fucking feet. I love it.
Yeah,
And him and his fucking daughter having giant people hugs was great. Fucking love Paul Rudd in this role. And I thought this was gonna suck.
yeah. Everyone hated on it, and I was like, I enjoyed it, and I thought he was brilliant. Like I was looking forward to him being the next Thanos, and because he's
Which
popping up
he
everywhere.
absolutely can be.
And should be, and I think was originally the plan, but I think they're trying to. I think they need to make a quick decision though, for real. Like especially now that everybody is striking, everything is shut down. They have a chance for this to play out and figure out what they're going to do, and if they are going to recast him, that's fine. Then the Kang that we saw in Quantumania is a variant. You reshoot the after credit scene, you reshoot the end of Loki, and you
They
put
kind of
somebody
shot
else in it.
themselves in the foot by showing 500,000 Kangs with the exact same face.
You just reshoot it. You reshoot it, and the one we saw that did all the acting in Quantumania, that was a
Yeah.
variant.
Sure. I mean, that would have worked because, hell, you saw Peter Parker and all three of those guys look completely different.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
But
that's
then you
what they
saw
should
like
do.
10 Doctor Stranges and they all looked exactly the same.
They need to either stick to him and defend him and make him the next Thanos, or they need to recast him and re-edit and change after the fact the end of Loki and the after credit scene of Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah. What that guy needs to do is he needs to go the fuck home, lock his doors, and not leave. Stay the fuck off the internet. Don't get on Twitter. Don't show up on anyone's fucking camera phone. Like, get the fuck out of the public limelight until the bullshit blows over. If he didn't do it,
Right.
Right. If he did it, obviously he's fucked.
But they need
allegations are allegations until they're proven. He needs to stay the fuck away from everybody.
Everybody.
I hope, because I would
I'm
rather
talking, don't even Postmates any
Marvel
Like,
is real.
food. Don't talk to anyone.
Marvel's in a real precarious situation right now when it comes to like their future.
Yeah.
And like fucking like just removing Kang from half of the projects that they were working on will make it suffer. Just either stand by him or recast him and fix the continuity errors after the fact. And tell everyone, don't try to do it all sneaky. Just be like, hey, we fired him. We're going to reshoot the after credit scene of Ant-Man, and we're going to reshoot the end of Loki, and the one you saw in Ant-Man is a variant, and the new person that you see in the after credit scene and in the end of Loki is the real one. That's how it is. That's what they should do. Or just stick by him but don't cut the Kang storylines, because Kang, this is the multiverse saga. He's the Thanos of this saga. He's supposed to be, even maybe in minor little parts, he's supposed to be in the whole damn thing. And just cutting and removing
and everything.
Yeah. Just cutting and removing. Like, that's their biggest problem right now, other than dodgy CGI, releasing shit too early and stuff like that. Their biggest problem is setting up a billion other stories with their after credit scenes that take
They
15
didn't even talk
years to
about the
pay off.
fucking hand in the Eternals yet.
Yeah.
This thing's
Well,
been sticking out of the planet
that's
for like
going-
8 years now.
I'm pretty sure with what I've been reading, what I've been hearing, the way that's going to come back into play is that's actually going to be the central piece of New World Order, Captain America: New World Order.
They need to figure that shit out now because they're at the point where I don't think it's called New World Order anymore. I think it's called Brave New World, by the way. Because I don't think they want Captain America NWO.
Yeah, I don't think they want that.
But
So I think they did change the name of that.
But I think, and I think it relates to, I think they set it up in Black Panther 2 with the whole world trying to like force Wakanda into giving vibranium over. Well, because apparently the way they're going with that entire fucking celestial is filled with adamantium, and the world sees that as the vibranium killer. So everybody wants to claim that as their own territory.
Well, they need to get working on that hand quick because they're at the point where they're doing the same thing World of Warcraft's done for the last 10 years.
But
there's a giant fucking sword sticking out of the planet, and they haven't talked about it since.
But that's the problem, is they have so many concurrent stories running, which is great. If you're releasing 10 movies a year to further these stories along, cool. But they're setting so much shit off that takes a decade to pay off.
Right.
Because just like that, the hand sticking, a celestial was trying to emerge from the fucking planet, and there's a country-sized face and hand sticking out of the earth, and they haven't even addressed it. When did Eternals come out? The beginning of the phase.
Ago?
The beginning of the
way
phase.
longer than that.
It was the first movie, or no, the second movie of the Phase 4, and they haven't addressed it since. Just like the end of Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness.
Wow, it was 2021.
Really?
You're right. I thought it was longer than that.
Yeah.
But all the projects that come out, it has not been addressed. They have.
I mean, hell, they haven't even talked about the fucking blip.
I mean,
No, yeah.
really.
We've been dealing with the blip this entire phase.
But like they have, like anyone that popped in and out, like how that fucked with your life, they've barely scratched on. The only time they've really talked about it,
That's because
is
they've
when
set up 15 other concurrent storylines instead.
Sam Wilson tried to get a loan, and they're like, "Yeah, but you haven't been making any money in the last 5 years." He's like, "Bro, I haven't even existed in 5 years."
Like, how are you going to use
That's
that?
a good comedy. That's a really good comedy, like animation show you could do.
They started the horror side of it with Moon Knight, and then they haven't done anything since. We were supposed to get Blade.
Moon Knight.
We were supposed to get Blade, but Blade keeps getting pushed back, so we haven't gotten anything else from that part of Marvel at all, except for the Swamp Thing one-off.
Swamp Thing is DC.
Swamp Man, whatever. The Halloween one-off that they did.
I don't know.
Guardians of the Galaxy Go Trick or Treating.
No, what the fuck?
I'll
is
tell you,
it called?
the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special is fantastic.
It is good. So is Guardians 3. It's
If you
not.
haven't
It's
seen
not
that.
the dick suck that everyone else treats it as.
What?
Guardians 3.
I haven't seen Guardians 3
I've heard
yet.
people be like,
I
"It's
haven't either.
literally the best
I
thing
heard it's
Marvel's
great.
done." It's good. It's good for sure.
I heard it was fantastic. Is it not?
It's good. It's just as good as 2.
Real. See, 2 was not that great. I didn't think so.
Werewolf
anyway.
by Night. That one-off that they did. last
Oh
Halloween.
yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about now.
We got that, and we got Moon Knight. We have not touched on that part of Marvel since. They started after the Eternals. They introduced what Thanos' brother, whatever his name was, and Pip.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And then Thor 4 started Thor brought, and now they're saying they're not even doing a Thor 4, Hercules, and then the end of
I mean Thor 5.
yeah, they're not even going to do Thor 5, but Thor 4 brought in Hercules in the after credits, and then the Doctor Strange after credits, he runs off with Clea to fight an incursion.
Yeah.
It's too much shit that doesn't pay off for 10 years.
It's just too much
Like,
shit in general.
The first 2 or 3 phases, everything was building towards Thanos. Everything. And that's how this phase should be with Kang. Not branching off into 50 other fucking stories.
What if there's a Kang behind everything that they're fucking?
That's great. I hope it pays off that way, and they don't just remove all those Kang pieces because they don't want to
Well, I
deal with
guess that's
Jonathan
assuming
Majors.
You're right.
It's going to be
Assuming
a
Kang
convoluted
doesn't
mess. I hope there is a master
go away.
plan, but that was kind of the point of this whole Phase 4 being a fucking mess with no overall direction. It was just everywhere, all over the place.
Yeah.
And
I mean, they
I've
did
heard
say it was
people
gonna get
say
weird.
that was supposed to be because of the blip. The whole world was in fucking mass confusion. That's why the phase was purposely set up that way, which would be cool if somebody had said that. But it kind of feels like that the phase turned into a mess, and they're like, "Oh no, that was totally on purpose." You know, because we've never heard anybody actually say that.
Dude, that's a good question that just popped in my head. Is should they have reversed the blip? Did they cause more damage 5 years
Well,
after the fact?
did you watch
if
Loki?
they'd have done it, if they'd have done it a month later,
I know you
fine.
didn't, Colin. I
But
wasn't asking
5
you.
years later, you bring everyone back. Like,
Did
you
you
cause
watch
more
Loki?
damage than if you'd have just left them gone?
Because when Loki is facing the TVA judges, he says, "Well, why don't you go after the Avengers? They literally changed time." And they said what the Avengers did was supposed to happen.
I mean, says them.
It's true.
And then once you realize the TVA is not even fucking real.
I mean, it's
like, that
real.
kinda takes a lot of the fire
it's
out of that.
real. It's just not real.
Right.
Colin, why
But,
are you
like-
shaking your head? You don't even know what we're talking about because you won't watch any of the shows.
That's why I'm so quiet this week.
So, like, what I think they probably could have gone into a lot more is, like, a lot of, for example, Wakanda. Who's running Wakanda while T'Challa was gone? And then you just all of a sudden bring them back. Now somebody's been in power for 5 years, and now this
Marcy's
dude wants to
in.
be king again. Like, that's a storyline right there. I mean, and you could do that with any country in the world. You know, like, stuff like that. Who's running whatever.
I think that was a calculated thing. I don't think they wanted to really go too deep into that because, I mean, realistic, yeah, but fun. Is it fun to really go through that over and
you
over
could-
again?
Well, in this example, you take Wakanda. Yeah, it would have been the whole second Black Panther movie, except the guy died, unfortunately. So, well, that idea went out the window.
I hate how movies are afraid to kill people that actually died in real life. Kill the fucking character off.
They did.
Yeah, but it was in such a way that it was like super respectful and off camera. No.
Okay, so
same
at
way
that
with,
point,
like,
though,
Paul Walker
he
too.
died so unexpectedly.
Are you a fan at all of the Fast and Furious movies?
No.
Oh, I love them. They're so awful, and that's why
They're
I
so
love them.
I love them so much. I watched a bunch of them with you. and
You've
then
only
now
seen
they-
the racing ones. You haven't gotten to the ridiculous ones.
I watched
Yeah,
the
I haven't
first and the
seen-
second one, and I was like, and I wasn't even big into racing, but I'm
But,
like,
bro,
this is dumb.
The Fast and Furious movies don't
they were a
find their
heist movie.
stride.
They weren't even a racing movie; it was a heist movie.
They don't even they don't find their real stride till like the fourth or fifth movie.
Yeah, after Tokyo Drift, right? Because we haven't
Not
seen
even
anything
really
after that, right?
Not even really. Like even the first one after that is still kind of holding on to what it used to be. But like once the fifth one comes in, oh, then it's fucking incredible from then on.
What was the heist in the fifth one? What were they stealing?
The fifth one, I don't remember.
Was that the bank vault through the
I
city?
think
one?
that's the fourth one, and that is fucking incredible. Like that is hilarious. But if you think that's ridiculous, bro, they took a Fiero into space.
Oh, I mean, that's the only place they could go. Like, my only problem with this isn't that they're doing crazy shit. It's that every one of these street criminals are an expert in
That's
combat,
why it's so
in
awesome.
espionage.
That's
and,
when
like,
it.
These are the fucking Avengers.
That's when
Like,
it
this
gets
is so
good.
stupid.
That's
That this and I don't know why they think cars are made of bubble wrap, but I saw a clip. Heidi was watching one of these fucking movies, and he dives out of his flying car, catches her birthday.
Yeah. Every
I don't
time.
remember
Michelle
her name, but he
Rodriguez,
just said her
probably.
birthday. Catches her, and then just smashes into a car.
Yeah.
Like that wouldn't just
Yeah.
shatter
Yeah.
his fucking body.
No, they're incredible.
Like it's a fucking bed.
There's
or
one
something.
scene where they get in. They're on like the 100th floor of a tower in fucking.
Oh, he fucking
in the
flies
UAE.
the car.
Yeah, and he just drives it
Yeah.
in from one tower into another tower. It's fucking incredible. I
Yeah,
absolutely love
it's
them.
So stupid. Like, I say that, but if they did that in the Avengers, I'd have been like, yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah,
But for some reason, when fucking Hillbilly Avengers does it, I think it's stupid.
the fact that you're calling Fast and Furious Hillbilly Avengers is the greatest
It
thing
is.
I've ever heard
I
in
mean,
my
it's
life.
exactly what it is.
That's incredible. But the
Like
movies
all
are
they
great.
need is aliens.
But that's also something like when Paul Walker died, they didn't kill him in the movie. And it's not like it was the last one that he could ride off into the sunset. They've done 2 or 3 more, and they're going to do another 2. And we're expected that this person that fucking risked his entire life for everything for 6 or 7 movies is just at home with the kids. Kill the
Yeah.
character off.
Honestly, I think you're right. They should have had him be like and hell, it could have even been like the plot point of the movie. Like he gets killed in like
That
not
could
like a
motivate
car
the
accident,
team.
but like somebody killed him.
Yeah.
In
That
like a
would
car
motivate the
accident
team.
kind of thing. And then now family, and he's family. so we
Even
gotta kill the
even
bad
his
guy.
wife is in the movies now, so he's at home with the kids while this
Yeah,
inexperienced
he's at home
home.
playing Superdad.
Yeah, he's. I'm
That's the most believable part.
like, come on now, just fucking kill the character.
I mean,
off.
at this point, they should have done that years and years ago.
Yeah.
They should have done that 3-4 fucking movies ago. At this point,
But they had to give him
you've
this
made
super
your
nice
decision.
tribute that made everyone cry, and he drove off into the sunset. And I was like, that's bullshit. Just kill him. Kill the fucking
Yeah,
character.
I did see that scene, and I have a tin chest, so I didn't feel anything.
Yeah, it's true. You're a monster.
You know what though? I'll tell you what though. I was going to pick up the boy today, and on the way to daycare, Alicia Keys' "This Girl's on Fire" hits the radio. And did you play all the way through Borderlands 3?
Yeah, once.
So do you remember at the very end where the whole game's a joke, but at this point it's very tense, and you fight and you beat the bad guy, and then Lilith sees the vault opening and she realizes that she has to be the one to stop it, and she fucking firehawks her ass up there and essentially sacrifices herself.
Mhm.
And the game and this is why Gearbox is a fantastic developer or publisher, whatever the fuck they are. That the second this game makes you feel emotions, they give you the fucking finger and play "This Girl's on Fire" after you just watched her die
Catch
for
a
the ending credits.
ride.
I'm like, oh my god, you one of the closest a video game's ever made me cry was at the end of that game. And then as soon as I start to like kind of piece myself back together again, the game's like, haha, fuck you, you felt things.
I think the only time
Ugh.
that I don't think I cried, but I was left emotionally destroyed
Sure. Yeah.
was Half-Life 2 Episode 2. You finished that,
Sam.
and it's
I
your
did
heart
buy
is ripped
Half-Life
out.
on Steam for $1.
Your heart is ripped out, and you're just and the fact that we're still left with that cliffhanger, still to this
Oh, they're
day.
never finishing the story, Jeezy. You should write the story. They're
No,
never doing it.
You know what I'm legitimately hoping for? That
They're never doing it.
this Fallout show doesn't fail, and then we have Fallout and this Last of Us to back up a whole range of attempts at adapting video games to TV series, and we might get the story finished in a TV show one day.
Not a chance.
I think there's a
Not
good
Boys,
chance of that.
At this point in time, they've waited way too fucking long that nothing would be good enough. Nothing.
They could but they could start
No
over.
story.
They're not gonna fucking start over with Half-Life 3. They're like as a show, like they'd start with Half-Life and we'd get a whole story again.
We could get through Half-Life 1, maybe 2. They're never going to do a Half-Life 3. Video game,
Boys,
TV.
I
series,
love you, but I'm gonna have to buy it. I'm gonna have to buy out of this fucking shit. I'm falling asleep over here.
All right,
I'm
just
tired.
End the show so we can talk nerd.
All right. I don't even know how to close out this
Is
show
he just
right
going
now.
to say, good night, and then run away? You see him run off camera.
And for this week on Trash Panda Podcast, I'm Colin,
And I'm Gots.
and that's Mr. Mediocre. You guys have a good night. All right, let me stop. Craig.
Craig. That could absolutely happen. Like
They're never gonna do it.
If Fallout fails, then no, we're not gonna get shit.
What I'm
Right.
saying is, like, they're never going to do it because it's not in their interest to do it.
It would
Nothing
be in
they
their
can
interest
do,
to have a fucking
nothing
a
they can
huge
do will
HBO
ever
show,
satisfy that.
a huge HBO show, and but get off the fucking table. Get off.
You just whoop that cat's ass in the middle. of
No,
the fucking
he hit
street?
my table with the thing.
Oh,
I gotta take a shit. I'll be right back.
he's gonna fall asleep on the toilet.
No, a really, really good Half-Life show could be extremely lucrative if it was done right. Because Halo kind of fucked it up for a minute, but then Last of Us saved us. If that would have been like if that would have been like 10
Cannot
years
understand
in
how the
between.
fuck Halo could have failed. How could they have failed? Oh,
Yeah.
Stupid
The
asshole.
first 15 minutes, I'm like, I'm sold. Like, this is the most I've ever been into Halo. The first 15 minutes of the first episode of that show.